Continuing on.
That is not obviously ever going to be in the human consciousness for a long time, openly anyway, is they've got the ability to snatch, to take, extract your spirit from you. Your thoughts, your memories, your consciousness, everything that makes you up to be the splendid self that you are. And that spirit can be transferred to a cloned body. Now, human cloning has been going on for a long time now, and again, we will not put it in the public domain. But your physical body can be replicated within 4 days. The Germans can do it in 4 days, we can do it in 6. Now, the British Parliament and the government, in a way, have been tiptoeing around German technology for a long time now, because it's the Germans who actually know the nuts and bolts of how things work biologically and so forward. Now, my best guess estimate is that the British Parliament are going to try and muscle in on that tech and try and gain an advantage in that big mistake, big mistake, because you would not believe how their minds operate. Big mistake, because they'll leave booby traps and you won't be able to come back from them. Don't do it. You don't know what you're dealing with in regards to this. Be curious, get to know more, learn what. But believe you me, just a touch warning for members of Parliament and the British government. If it thinks on muscling in on German tech, fine. I get that you're curious, and I get you're awakening out of your banking slumber for the past 100 years, and you want to know more, and you're getting to know more and all the rest of it. I agree with you, I'm 100% with you. But just don't do it where they have to basically say, right, there you go. Because I'll tell you this now, they will leave you up shit creek without a paddle. You won't know what you're doing whatsoever, and they'll leave booby traps, and that'll be it. And I want to see this nation go to pot over greediness. Take my word for it, and I mean that with all my heart. So it's very important to understand that human cloning has been going on for a long time now. I'm human, 100% human, and so forward. What has been happening, again, without my consent, and without my knowledge and without my consciousness, because you've got to remember, is that when you're in spirit, it's a kind of give and take kind of thing. On some level, you've kind of solely ordained it. But on other times, other levels, they can clone you, and you're in your own body, and your spirit is in your body, but they can clone you, and that clone can do other things. Not for long, but it can do other things, and that's got nothing to do with you or your spirit or anything. That clone can do other things. It can sit in an underground laboratory and write a 5-page essay, or stroke animals, or whatever, and it can do that. And there's all sorts. There's absolutely all sorts that they can. But the important part is that spirit snatching, which is something I call it spirit snatching tech, which basically your spirit can. All your spirit is just water and air. It's also the genome within the molecules, which defines you as a life form, which defines you as a race and where you're from, and so forth. And you've got to remember is that spirit can encapsulate itself in many life forms. But again, they're not going to tell you this because this is back street stuff in a way, you could say. But what's important, ladies and gents, is that I need to get that on the record, is that capacity and that technology does. Because it opens up all the questions. Well, life is eternal then, yeah. You got it. Life is eternal. And it will completely change how you think about what life is and how life moves around and functions. And then when you know what I know, you'll think, worry about then, is it? Well, no, it depends what they want to use you for. It depends whether you're important enough to be used in that capacity. But what's important is that I've never given any permission, consciously given any permission whatsoever for anybody to do anything to me. Now, there are a couple of other things that I do remember that are clear as day that I can talk about, but I feel I needed to get that memory on tape in regards to Kate. And that's all members of Parliament or the police have to have you ever met him? She says yes, she says no. But what's important is that memory, is that I did give permission for that. And look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having problems with that as well. If you're wondering that you're having problems with it, I'm having bigger problems with it. That I've got that memory within me and I know what is what, but yet I've never given any permission to go anywhere near the military, work for them, promise to do something or anything. I've never any of that. And there are memories coming back all the time. Now, it'd be easy for me to go on camera and let you in on the memories, but that would be dangerous. That would be dangerous and pointless in a way until certain things are certified. But what I do 100% know as 100% fact, 100% fact, is that I am the father of Prince George. Partially. Like I say, you either believe that or you don't. If somebody has put a deliberate false memory into me, then obviously they're in a lot of trouble, because they're sitting on all kinds of technology that's got the capacity to do anything. But that's not true. So that can either be certified, it can be classified, it can be deemed appropriate or truthful to the police or members of Parliament. I don't care. All I know is that Kate's never caused me any harm. Throughout all of this and all what's been happening to me, that girl has never done anything wrong to me whatsoever and is only around my best interests at heart. That 1000% I know, and I will go on the stand and talk about it. But like I say, the ultimate conflict is I've never been in the military. I've never given any permission to do anything. Memories are coming back to me of what's been happening to me and what I've experienced, but nobody's ever sat me down and say, will you do this, or are you going to be part of this, or I'll let you know. The memories are coming back all the time. But what's important for the log to know is that my spirit is there, and that's what's the embedded memories and all the rest of it, is that my spirit comes and it goes. Now, the real ultimate factor of this is that my fused genome, my parallel self, which I'm not going to get into at the minute, is the most loving, unbelievable thing ever. And that's me. You've got to remember, your parallel self is you. It's just a different version of you. Not a version, but a different representation of you. But because it's you, your genome will match with you. With you. And this is very, very important for people to understand it, is that what sits in that parallel universe is, whatever your opposite is indestructible. We're here, we're bone and flesh. There, it's just completely different. Because those two genomes are fused, that gives me the sustainability, the X factor in a way you could say, to live a longer life and to live this and live that. But that doesn't not make me human. Of course I'm human. I was born in 1976, and that shitty life that I've led, I can take investigators through from 1976 every year up and tell them exactly what's been happening. In terms of the in-betweens, there's so much there that is not clear. Now, consciously, out there on the street, I can tell you everything that's been happening since 1976. Other things, I can't tell you all of, because because I literally don't know. The embedded memories are the embedded memories, but they're coming back, and I can remember, and I'll let you know when they do come up. There's a lot that I've not got on camera because you just think it's absolutely absurd. But those other main factors are, you have a spirit. They're using spirit snatching technology, putting it into clones and then taking out, and then sometimes just getting the clone to do its certain thing. There's a parallel universe at the minute interconnected with ours. There's a gate, literally, that I won't get into that, but I'll let the government let you in on that of what's been happening. You wouldn't believe what's coming through that gate. But again, there's been other times I can witness who was there when stuff has been coming through the gate, and I say stuff has been coming through the gate and stuff. I can tell you all sorts. But again, that's national security issues. But again, the huge conflict is, have I given this government any permission? Have you ever been in the military? No, I have not. So that's where I've got the huge conflict, and that's my beef in regards to what's been happening to me. Just in case people can't work out what has been happening. But I'll get into it further down the line a lot more. Much fun.
Rachel, you come here a minute. Come here.
I'm cooking. I've got the oven on, Jeff.
How are you today?
I'm in the middle of stuff.
What's the date?
15th
Of September 2017, yeah. And is it your day off today?
Yes.
Well, obviously I'm here every day. What's the time?
About 1:30. About 1:30.
Well, let's have a look.
Why we were running, and we didn't. I just thought maybe this is worse. Maybe something. Maybe this is all a big mistake. You know, and someone's phone had exploded in their pocket or something.
So 13:45. And Rachel, what's happened today in the news?
There was a suspected bomb's gone off on a tube train.
I see. And have you been beside me all along this morning?
I've been in the house all day, apart from when I went to McDonald's, yes.
Yeah. What time was that?
About 10:45, 10 o'clock.
10:45, 10 o'clock. But I've been beside you every minute, haven't I?
Yeah.
Okay, Rachel, have you noticed anything unusual?
Such as?
That being beside me? While you've been
No.
stood and lay beside me?
No.
Have I contacted anybody?
No.
Have I spoke to anybody?
Only me. And yourself.
Only me and myself, I see.
And Lucy.
Rachel, do I have capacity to the internet?
Yes.
Okay, via...
Xbox and television.
Okay, so that's only via the Xbox I
And
can get the
television,
internet.
obviously.
It goes on the television, but the
Well,
internet...
we can get Netflix and YouTube through the television, can't we? But
No, we can get it through the actual TiVo box, but
Let's
the actual
put the
internet...
television in the box.
The internet comes through the Xbox in order to witness it on...
Get on the screen, yeah.
To get it on the screen. And you've been witness... You've been here as a witness every minute of every day.
Except when I went to McDonald's, yeah.
Except when you went to McDonald's, and you've already said that time.
Yeah.
So nothing unusual?
No.
Nothing unusual whatsoever?
No.
See? Rachel, can you just record the screen a minute? That'd be most helpful. That one there.
Yeah.
You've got it all in, yeah?
Mhm. I've got both screens in actually. Well, I hadn't heard them before.
No. If you can just zoom in a tad shot on that, so you've got the whole screen there. You're not in too much.
No,
right?
it's good.
Okay, Rachel, have you got all of my recent
Yeah.
in regards? Okay, if you could just gently follow Yeah.
Well, I don't need the screens moving. I don't need to
Yeah,
move
but
the
you
screen.
can see it all, yeah?
Yeah, I'll just keep
Okay.
it still.
Okay, so this in itself, there's no way of deleting this, as you know, Rachel. Yeah, there's no way of deleting this whatsoever. And these are recent websites that I've been on over the past days, weeks, months. I don't know how far it actually goes back, but I'm sure we'll see. Sounds like a heartbeat.
Doesn't it?
So Rachel, do you confirm this is the only form or way I can get on the internet? Can you also confirm I've not left the house?
Yeah.
Right. And for the final time for a potential judge and jury, can you confirm that you've been by side by side all day?
Except when I went to McDonald's.
Except when you went to McDonald's. Do you have a receipt for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Receipts always help. That's as far as it goes back. 200% get your crush to text you YouTube clip. Do you agree, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you concur?
Yeah, I concur.
More to follow.